I love Cassandra. I love her. And I'm actually sad that it seems like I can't romance her. To the point where I was like, maybe I should have played a male. What's up, YouTube? I'm Shenanigans. You can call me Shan, and welcome in to my first time playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, I will eventually play men in games, but I've never been like, oh, I want to start a game with a male character. I just like playing the girlies. But I love her. But, you know, there's so many fascinating, intriguing characters. We have Cullen, we have Solus, we have Varric. Varric is back with us. This is a great start to a game. Honestly, I have just been like, again, I wanted to sprint from DA2 to Dragon Age Inquisition, and now I'm wanting to sprint from like episode to episode. There is a little bit maybe of the need to sprint because I'm also gearing up for like an international move in the next few months. So I am trying to get ahead of episodes so I make sure that you guys aren't like left hanging. So we're trying to figure all of that out, but it is so hard not to just sit down and play all of the time. This has been such a good start to the game though. And if the crew is already this good and interesting, I can't wait to see what everyone else is like. So with all of that said, I am so happy you're here and you're following along on this journey. We're going to have so much fun as we run through this game together. We go through this playthrough. So thank you so much for being here and following along and just, I don't know, encouraging me and falling in love with his characters and the world. It's been quite an adventure and journey. So let's get into the second episode and let's see what Inquisition has for us today.
Have you been able to...
I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, Ferelden. Oh, it's completed, so maybe I can travel there anyway?
My scouts
Wait.
still comb the hills for clues
Hang
about
on.
the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Contact Clan Lavellan. That's my clan, right? How do I can't even do anything with it. Oh, wait. They said don't look at that. Everyone said not to look at the Black Emporium thing because it can have spoilers or something. So I won't even open it. That's the first time I've seen that. I like freaked out. Okay. I didn't know if like a description was going to pop up. So maybe I just avoid that side of the map for a little bit and you guys will just tell me when it's okay to look, I guess. I'm not really sure. World map. Okay. Okay. Can I hang on? Oh, okay. Can I travel? Okay. So this is like a fast travel. Sweet. Okay. Don't have a lot of selections here. That's all I have. Oh, whoops. So this is what we'll go with.
Herald of Andraste.
Oh.
I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and...
What?
No, never mind.
Harding and what? What does that even mean? I wonder what he was going to say. You've heard stories about me?
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thedas.
Oh,
Fun.
The Hinterlands are as good a place as any to start
Okay.
fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Okay. I have been warned that the Hinterlands can be kind of overwhelming because they can be, I guess it's huge. So I am going to try not to get overwhelmed here. Nobody. I do have the party banter mod downloaded, so I'm hoping that, like, I don't know, it will trigger because I've heard that that's a huge bug. So, okay, what's in here? A letter in an empty home. Brythus, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he'd put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead, but I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at Old Phoenix Place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come if you're man enough.
That may be worth
Oh
investigating.
my goodness. Oh my, that I don't know. That sounds like family drama. I don't know if that's the kind of business we need to, oops, sorry. Wonderful. Be involving ourselves in. Yikes. Wow.
Mother Giselle cannot be far.
That's some real family drama. But not everything is our business, you know? Why do we, should we get involved in that? I don't know. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Yikes.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
We are not apostates.
I do not think they can.
I don't think they care either. Oh my. Ooh. My bad, my bad. Dang, that thing looks huge. I feel like this is gonna take a while to get used to combat, to get like used to the new controls and everything. Plus, I didn't play with a controller in Origins or Dragon Age 2 because you weren't able. Oh, cutscene. Cassandra looks so good. I love her so much.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother.
Why?
Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease
That-
your suffering.
Mother
Yeah.
Giselle.
Okay, that.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I don't want them to. You're not against magic. And you're not against magic?
What you said to that soldier.
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages.
Okay.
But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine.
Oh.
Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
Don't you support the Chantry?
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience.
Okay. So this is such good information. As someone who was like sent to be a spy for her clan, can you imagine? That is really good intel. They want me to appeal to them?
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt.
Okay.
The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Wow. I see how she got to where she's at in rank. She's incredibly smart and savvy. This is such great character development for Nan. I love this so much. This is such a cool conversation. That won't be easy.
You make it sound simple.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
I really like her. This is who Althena should have been. Compassionate, tolerant, politically savvy. She's
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Okay, she's like, listen, you don't need 100% agreement. You just need doubt. I just really like her a lot. I hope I keep liking her a lot. Is there going to be a twist? Is there going to be some twist? I feel like there is, because she seems like such a cool character, and that like all of a sudden she's going to be a villain or something. Like they're going to ruin a character that I like. Like, ha ha ha, actually, joke's on you, she's awful. But I think that was a great introduction to her. Okay, here's Corporate Vale.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Okay. Are there any other concerns?
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You said people might starve.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who had some ideas.
Tell me of the Templars.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called the Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they can made sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile
So
their
essentially
good
they're
name.
both rebels, because they were supposed to go back and instead they're here. They're essentially being vigilantes, but really awful people.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
I wonder why. I mean, I guess they don't feel obligated to help us clear out the apostates because of the treatment or the way they've been treated. So we have rebels in Redcliffe, and you have these apostates who are just drunk on power and killing everyone and everything in their path.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
Tell me of the Horsemaster.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
He had a lot of good information, though. Stabilize areas by sealing rifts. Expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps. Okay, complete quest to gain power. Sweet. He had a lot of great information. All right, I need to get 4 power. So So that's what I need to do first. What will give me 4 power?
What did I tell you?
All right, so... All right, let's go do the Master of Horses then. And see maybe how much power that can give us. I'm guessing probably not a lot, maybe just like 1, but we'll see. I do think that this is going to take a little bit of time to get used to. I can see why
More cold weather coming. Full
it's a little overwhelming.
Where are their coats?
People are cold.
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Okay.
Farewell.
I'd see you.
Ooh, no, 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 I don't want to be in a cave. No, no, no. Okay, it's cleared out. This is too short of a cave. All right. Sweet. Oh, we already have fighting. Okay.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
I see just as many Templars.
Good point. Solus didn't like that, did he? He's like, make sure you're being fair in your assessment, Cassandra. Oh! Nice! Oh, I like it. It went really far, though. First time I got to use Phase Step. Nice. That's it. Is that kind of like a dodge or a parry? I wonder how often I'll use it. So the mages did all of this? They burnt this area and put these people out of their homes? Because isn't that what someone said? They said that like the mages are putting the refugees out of their homes or something? Oh, no, that's a terrible angle. Oh God. Okay. So I don't know if that's like a normal pace to gain influence, but again, if you're seeing that and it's not a normal pace, I am preparing myself for an international move. So I do have a mod that does give, I think it's more power and influence because, again, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I forget how to switch. Is it like this? Okay. She can't take a health potion. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just realized her painting gets bloody if you get low. Okay, that's really neat. Does my hand get bloody if I get low? I hate that hand. It's so ugly. I wish we could have had something a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. I really like that thunder spell. We must be ready to fight not only the mages, but those who sympathize with them. Have not the mages blood magic to trick the minds of the unwary? Are not most people, as we know them, sheep, ready to be led by those who speak with authority? The people must be protected from the mages. It is our right and our duty. But those who supply them with lyrium, those who offer them comfort and food, those who shirk their duty to supply us for our worthy fight, they are sympathizers who have lain with demons and can breed only abominations. And they must be slain as such. We'll wage our war from our camp off the West Road, and we will not stop until this world is clean. Holy shit. Oh my God. Written in an educated hand. Wow. Yikes. That is some propaganda. Oh my. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Wait, am I even hitting him? Is he... Cassandra really holds her own, doesn't she? She's tough. The girl is tough. Nice. Okay. Is there more up there? Oh my goodness, there is. They're everywhere. Their armor's really cool though. I love it. Oop! Bye! I think I am gonna like that skill. It'll be a lot of fun. I love that she's running after that Templar. Like, no, you are not getting my girl. Leave her alone. I will track you down. I will hunt you down. I wonder if we can be like really close with her. I hope so. I wonder if it will give the same vibes as Morrigan and Shen, because I considered those two sisters by the end of Origins, which is why the Dark Ritual made me really sad. Okay, so we like Fade Step. I just need a handle on it so we can figure it out. Okay. Who? Where? The Solus. Who is he fighting? Hang on. Friend. Is... Okay. All done? I don't know who that was. Okay. He stays really far away. Maybe I should hang that far back. I think that's a holdover maybe from playing Rogue in DA2. Banana. Oh, what is this? What are we claiming? The bridge was broken recently, most likely in fighting between apostates and mages. Oh, and renegade Templars. Okay. So we have 17 places we need to claim. We're just going around the Hinterlands claiming it for the Inquisition? Oh my gosh. A letter found on a dead body. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Dreams won't stop until you take it back to the Western Fortress. They will never stop. You will wake up screaming and find notes written by your own sleeping hand. Take it back or I will draw allies to do it for me. What? What does that mean? Oh my gosh, I wonder what happened. What is that? Take what back? What do you think they're referring to? Redcliffe Farms. So, is Bantegan still in Redcliffe? Will we get to see him? Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. I hope he's still there. Is the Arl still there? Is Connor still there? Oh, there's wolves. Okay. That would be so cool though. I don't know why I actually started fighting these. They were minding their own business, and I feel like this was rather rude of me to do, if we're being honest. Like, maybe I could have ignored them. They weren't really hurting me. I don't love it. I probably could have just like walked past it. What is that walking down there?
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
Oh. The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
Oh, that's sad. But also, did you hear it whine at the end? That's really sad. That was so sad. That's why I hate fighting things like that. Like when we have to fight the Mabari, it's so sad because they cry. Oh, can I go up here? Don't know why I didn't just walk through the gate. No, we have to jump over the fence. Why walk through the gate when you can go through the
rebellion
jump over the fence?
Out here.
Oh. What was this? Was this someone's home? There's beds. Can I go in here? Oh, Master Dennett. Hi.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back.
Maybe.
Never thought it'd
Try.
be a Halla rider from the Wildlands, though. Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as Horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
A Halla rider, huh? Never thought it'd be a
Watch
Halla
yourself,
rider.
Inquisition.
Okay.
It's ugly out there.
How do we feel about that? I mean, I guess it's better than knife ear, but I guess at least it's not that.
I do want what's best for Redcliffe, but you've got some work to do
Okay.
first. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
Okay. Do you have a problem with me? Like he has a problem with elves, maybe?
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? This because I called you a Halla rider? Those Halla are damn majestic beasts. I'll give my right arm to ride one. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you
So
what
he was
they
being
need.
nice?
Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neg they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Okay, this one's super far away. Yeah, this next one's so far. We are really just like hoofing it though. Oh, wait, I thought... Didn't we just clear this? Why are there more people there? Do they just continue to show up? How do you make sure that doesn't happen? I swore I thought I cleared it. Maybe I didn't though. Okay, well, we'll do it again, I guess. Oh, wait. I swore I saw people here. Am I crazy? I swore I saw people. That's... Okay, that's strange. I don't really know what to think about that. I don't know what happened. Okay. Oh, that was a cool move. That was so cool. You know, I don't really know who to take out first, whether it's the Templars or the mages. Maybe the Templars, because I hate their shields. I feel like it takes a really long time to kill them. Golly, yeah. I think he might be stuck. I think he's glitched. Oh, what is this? What did we come upon? What is that? Is that red lyrium? What is that? What did we stumble on? Okay. Okay. Full health too. Jeez Louise. Take mosaic piece. Oh, and then... Oh. Oh, it's because somebody's still alive. I was like, why won't that proc? Or like give us an option to use it. Are we claiming this though? Is that what... Yeah, that's what this is, right? What is this place? Fort Connor was constructed by a young Arl Eamon after the Arlesians were driven from Ferelden. It was named in honor of Eamon's father, who died at the Battle of West Hill, and after whom the Arl name. Okay. So, what will we do with it, having claimed it? What happens when you claim it? Anything? Does the Inquisition move here? Will it prevent mages and Templars from also moving in again? Or do we have to, like, clear it again? Oh my. There are so many enemies that we are going to come across. Goodbye! Nice. Run, run, run. There we go. I love that. I think I'm gonna really love it. I think I'm gonna really love it. Love it. That's a quick get out of jail free card. Oh, you thought you were gonna hit me? No, no, you're not. thought I cleared all this out. Also, this may be a shorter episode. I almost feel like I have a migraine coming on, and I'm wondering. I didn't get great sleep last night. That could be it. But all right, so you're going to notice that there has been a huge jump forward, and that is because of two different things. One, my migraine got the best of me, and I did end up doing some quests offline. But two, a lot of the battles and the quests do have background music, just game music playing. And unfortunately, those were copyrighted. And so I've had to remove them from the video. So I apologize. Just wanted to explain why we had a quick jump forward. And with that, let's get back to the game. I'll go to the war room, and then I think maybe, hopefully, like my companions will have new stuff to say if we complete, since we've completed a few quests. I don't know how this one works, but oh, wait, what's going on here?
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Oh.
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Ew.
Back already, Chancellor.
Yeah, I was going to say,
haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Should I talk to him? Yeah, let's see.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I mean, the proper authority failed. I don't know what to say here. I don't want to tell him that I don't believe that I'm the Herald, because fuck this guy. So, the proper authority failed.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the conclave wouldn't have been needed.
Yes!
You suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Cullen, why is he here?
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay.
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
That is smart. That's smart. Okay, let's see. Is the Mage Templar war large?
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
But who killed the Divine?
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine.
Ooh, does he
If you
want
are
to
innocent,
be the
the
Divine or
Chantry will
something?
establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
So how is that chosen? Like, is it voted on? How does that work for them to get a new Divine? All right. Good luck keeping order.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Oh my, okay.
I
Ooh,
don't know if
she's
Apothecary
here.
Adon can get you that many healing drafts, revered mother.
If he cannot, then he may simply tell me.
Is a
no.
blessing
Yes,
upon his
revered mother.
parents and
And
onto the
greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm trying. I like this lady.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to say it, she had the aid of the elf Chartan. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
So she said, even though it's heresy to say, so she believes that Andraste had an elf help her. Ooh, I follow elven gods.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Can we make this lady the next divine? She seems wonderful. She is tolerant. She is incredibly smart. She is kind. Like, look how well she took that, me being like, I don't believe in your God. And she's like, hey, you know, that's fair. But maybe even if you don't, it can help you, it can guide you. Just use it as like a guideline. That was a wonderful, wonderful answer. Who will be the next divine?
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
I'd like Inquisition history. Does she know that?
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the Chant of Light by force.
Whoa. They spread it by force. Ooh, that is horrible.
It must be difficult to follow the Chant of Light, knowing how it's spread.
Yikes.
Indeed. I have always believed that the Maker wished us to spread the Chant of Light by example, not violence. In any case, once the Chant of Light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
Oh my gosh. I think if, you know, because my head canon, my idea is that like Nan was a city elf, ran away, now with the Daily Shelves. But if there was ever a person that could maybe have her thinking about like the tiniest possibility of following the Maker and their teachings, it would be this lady. She's wonderful. I wish there were like, this is what Kirkwall needed. This is amazing. Oh my God, I love the way she's written. I love her so much. I will probably be singing her praises all game, unless there's some silly, crazy reveal at the end. And I don't know, maybe she's just like, I don't know, hiding something and she's actually a villain and she's just really good at manipulation. But I love this lady. Why bring us back?
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
How are the people?
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
I think I only have like, oh, wait. How are the people at Haven?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
That is a really good point. That's why it was so important for Elena probably to get rid of those, for us to get rid of those wolves. What help are you offering?
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Can you imagine if, I don't know, Kirkwall had this kind of Grand Cleric in charge and to kind of help guide the Templars there, and it would have been completely different. Everything in Kirkwall would have been different. How is it they're not going out and finding these kind of people and elevating them? And Kirkwall just like, and Ferelden, I guess too, because there were definitely problems in Ferelden. Oh my gosh. If only there were like 10 more Mother Giselles.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the Hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Until next time.
So much good information. I feel like that was such a good talk. I really like her a lot. A lot. And that is surprising because I have been so anti-Chantry, so anti-Grand Cleric. Like all of my experience in Dragon Age games, I'm like, no,
You were saying
ew,
something
gross. And
Cullen?
I was, what? You were saying something about,
Yes.
what?
Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train.
Did I
Perhaps
distract?
we could set up something over here.
Is that what just happened? Did he get distracted because I walked in the room? Is that what happened? He thinks I'm pretty. Thinks I'm pretty. He thinks I'm pretty. I don't even know what I'm doing. Now I'm distracted. What was I doing? Hang on. Build watchtowers. Oh, wait. Completed. This is what I wanted to do, right? How much power does this take? Not participating in this mission. Yeah, we'll have the soldiers do it, right? Okay, build watchtowers. Commander Cullen, with the watchtower built, we've had advance warning of demon and bandits attacks. The area is safer for both the refugees and the farmers. Oh, much appreciated. It's good to know that the Inquisition is willing to put in the time to help these people. Oh my god, that's so not, oh wow. So now we're getting, I love this. Bog the Unicorn. Rescue missing soldiers in Ferelden. Gather coin. Wait. Okay, I said I was gonna stay away from that side. I need to do something in Orlais? Isn't that what it said? Address to Chantry. Red Heart. I think this, right? Does that green thing know, like, main quest or something? Probably. Recommended levels 4 to 7. We don't have enough power to do it?
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
Did we do it?
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
Oh god. Yeah, it might not help, guys.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
Oh, man.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Address the Chantry and Val Royeaux. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Okay, so yeah, we should do this, right? Speak only the word. Giant spider, no! We already... No. Yeah, we came across 2 so far, I think. Look at us.
The city still mourns.
Oh, they're mourning for Justin. She has on a mask. They already know what I look like?
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation
How?
never fail to impress me, Varric.
Why would they know what I look like already?
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition.
Yikes.
They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
What are we gonna do?
They wish to protect the people? From us?
Are we gonna fight? I don't... Oh, wait. I want to talk to these people.
You think the Order's returned to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
The avenue of her reflective thought, Our Lady and the actors of her rise and fall. Her message and visage are worth repeating. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Look at this. What is this? Mafarath's remorse. Beneath, scratched by a vandal. At meeting a low door frame. Oh, there's nothing. Is there anything over here? Is this the same one, though? Oh, his blood guilt. And his head suddenly weighs too much. Well, oh, that's the only one. This is gorgeous. Oh, wait. There's more. Penitence. An unrelated headache. The avenue is inspirational, but wise travelers do not linger in their respects, not just because the bazaar awaits, but because the area before the back-turned statues is treacherous. Local legend has it that the child Empress Amy abused the opportunity of religious repose to relieve herself beneath the gaze of Our Lady. Unable to discipline the toddling leader, her attendants instead chastised the statues and had them turned in supposed embarrassment. True or not, foolish youths dare each other to soil... Ew! Oh, so it stinks through here! Gross! Oh, God! Is that what that is? Everyone's just, like, taking dumps? That's nasty. You guys, that's nasty. That's so gross. Oh, I hate it here. Nasty.
We're keeping order.
Okay. Well, good for you, I guess. We're keeping order. Okay. All right, weirdo. Like, I won't fight you on it, I guess. What a weird thing to do.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart
silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Oh, well. I'm gonna say, just stop it.
Enough! I will not listen to these self-serving lies. We came here to talk.
Yikes, I'm mad.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
Wow, I got really mad.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Whoa! Whoa, what the hell just happened?
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Not here for us then?
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
I'm so confused.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
What? What's going on?
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
My goodness. Okay. Templars, join as Cullen did.
Templars! One of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
You're a mage. Your ties are worthless. They're all made traitors just by being in your company.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Where is Iso?
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing. And the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
They're leaving. I mean, that kind of solves the problem, right?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Will he see reason?
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Solus hasn't had anything to say. So, I think that them leaving, though, was like the best outcome if they weren't going to help us, because now they're not going to be a problem. I'm sure we're going to have to go back there, right? So now, every time we go back, we don't have to worry about getting jumped by the Templar. I don't know. I mean, I guess it wasn't like the best possible outcome, but of all the outcomes that could happen, it wasn't the worst, right? I don't know. Oh. Look at that.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
What? Where?
And reeling.
Oh, over there. But look at these masks. Look at this. You guys, that looks so... Okay, that is really cool. Look at this mask. Let's go get this arrow. That scared me. A message is attached, written in large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe. And maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords, friends of Red Jenny. Alright. Oh. What are we examining? It is said that the apples that grow near the gallows will be bitter on the tongue of a lover who will betray. It is also said, although by different people entirely, that unripened fruit should not be the only consideration when investigating matters of fidelity. The latter are lonely most evenings among the arbors of the summer bazaar. Alright.
The Templars didn't
My
even
maker,
touch you.
know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, Maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
You broke the chant?
What do you mean you broke the chant?
Are you also ignorant of the Maker's most basic rites?
Mm-hmm.
The chant of light is how we honor the Maker. They are the only words that the faithful should hear from my lips. But I can't. Our divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The Maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
The Inquisition could be hope, yeah.
The Inquisition can give you the answers you need.
So I have a faith I've lost. Or one that seeks to drive it from me. I can't even look to our Templars. How is this not darkness?
Oh my.
They say you're scratching for
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
This one? Oh, this one? But I wanted to know
Lord
what...
Seeker may not think you're a threat, but he's not here right now.
Okay, well, who are you? Why do you have these outfits on? What?
This is bullshit.
Okay, what else will he say? Nothing? Hang on, one more time. One more time.
The Lord Seeker may not think
Okay.
you're a threat, but
Alright, that's interesting. Circle Mage.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Invitation, First Enchanter Vivienne. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the chateau of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine. Yours, Vivienne Defer, First Enchanter. Oh. Okay, well, how do I go there? Let's look at our map. That sounds fun. What is this? A friend of Red Jenny. All right, let's do this one first, because it seems kind of close.
Pleasure.
All right, they said to look for red. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. A different, simple script on the back of a stable report marked with red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Kiris. Saw those who asked about Harold enter third passage, could not stay to see them exit.
Of course.
Search the upper market. Okay. I forgot that we had that thing that, how do we get up there? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, what are all those dots glowing? Do you see them on the map? What is that? What is this? Oh, is that a dragon's head? The head of Madam Snappy Snips. It is a dragon's head. Okay.
A pleasure.
Are these things I can look at? All right, let's see.
They left us. The Templars left us to the
That's an
mages.
exit.
Liars. Our Templars left.
Excuse
The
me.
Chantry promised they'd
But-
defend us.
Is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts.
Oh
We'll
my
have
gosh, it's
deliveries there in
awesome.
days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
I'm so glad I stopped to talk to her.
What do you
think, Cassandra?
Yes.
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Oh, okay.
Is
the Herald of Andraste. Yes, I
Oh.
understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her if it pleases you.
Yeah, go. That
Head
is
to Haven,
so
then.
nice.
We need good people. I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I stopped. So now we have food. Oh, fast travel. Is this how I... Wait, hang on. Some areas have multiple levels. Press LT or RT to view them. Wait. So... Okay. How do I... Okay, but how do I get up there? Oh, do I go here? Oh, I see, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry. I'm figuring it out. Which way? Oh, wait. Down below me, maybe? No. Nope. Search the upper market. Is this not it? Why can't... Okay. I felt like the purse would be it. Ah, there we go. Okay. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Herald, go at time. Praise Andraste. Search by the dock. How do I get to the dock now? Oh, maybe it's... Hang on. Main level. So, can I travel here? Yeah. Oh, I see. Something on the floor. Ooh, do not consume. Gross. Nice. It's all handkerchiefs. Okay. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Taken together, these messages reveal a time, path, and a key to a location on the world map. Use the world map to travel to the meeting point. What did that say? Oh, the Randy Dowager. Okay. Oh, wait, but I need to find Vivienne first. How do I do that? That woman who said she wanted to meet with us? Journal. Freda and Jenny. Use the world. Oh, so I have to use a world map for each of them. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I see. I want to go here first.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Why?
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
I mean, I don't think she's wrong, but you weren't at the conclave?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
She thinks the Templars did it? What? Why? Oh, maybe they did it because they want, like he said, we'll have our independence or whatever he said. What if they did? No. But maybe. That would be so interesting. Can you imagine if the Templars did do that? And with the way they acted in Dragon Age 2, I really wouldn't be surprised for this to be like the follow-up if this is the case. Oh my gosh, you think the Templars did it?
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Will you help us?
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
I'm so
Come,
excited to go to
let us
Redcliffe
return to
and
Haven.
see what it's like now. Will we even... Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to know like who we might run into. Who will we see? Does it even look the same? What if Shen put all that work into... And Alistair and like Morgan put all that work into saving Redcliffe and now it's just a disaster. Ooh, this is neat. Oh my god, look at this. What is this?
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
It's so fancy they announced my name.
What a
I love
pleasure
that
to
one.
meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so clear.
You can't even see faces. You have masks.
So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business?
No,
I have
you guys are
heard the
nosy.
most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
You guys are so nosy. You know of me?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Madame Defour?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
Oh,
I've
is it
heard
mean?
she finds it amusing.
Is it a mean name? Tell me about the Duke.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Okay. I'm gonna say everything they told you is... Wait, do I want to say that as a spy for the clan? Well, maybe I'll just ask. What have you heard about me? It's always good to ask questions.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit.
Oh, okay.
Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
No one. Okay, good to know.
Everyone
know.
knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
You know, at least he's insulting us to our face. That's so nice. You know what, though? What's your point, friend?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper.
Okay.
We know what your Inquisition truly is.
What?
If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
You want to fight? Okay, let's go. Wait.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Oh.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
She's
my lady,
beautiful.
You're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
You know, I actually really don't care. Do whatever you think's best. I mean, yeah, no thoughts. Especially, I think she would have no thoughts as this gorgeous woman just like walked down those stairs after having done what she just did, put that man into a freeze hold. I have no thoughts. I just want to know more about this lady. I don't care.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure?
Oh.
Run along, my dear.
Sad.
Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad to have met you. You are fascinating.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
What about the Marquis?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last.
Oh.
And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
He's going to have to run off all because of that small little slight against me in Vivienne's home. That is crazy. Very much, I'm guessing, a society built on political savviness, reputation, maybe even wealth a little bit. I definitely know... I don't know as much about Orlais as I'd like. Again, I am reading Asunder, but I'm just not far enough into it to know a lot. But this... Okay. Interesting party so far. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries.
Why did you?
With divine Justinia dead, the chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people.
Okay.
As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Wait, what? Oh! I can flirt with her? Wait, if I investigate those, is this gonna go away? I don't know what to do. Is this business or pleasure?
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming?
I try.
It's professional,
you know.
Of course.
Oh. Did I just get friend zoned? She's like, it's professional. Oh, womp womp. Let's see. Yeah, what are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages.
Yeah.
Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
That's interesting, okay. What do you get out of this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
I love her. I love her. I won't wait quietly for my destruction. I love her. Oh my God. What assistance do you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent.
Yes.
Will that do?
I think it will do. She is bold. She's savvy. She's clearly very intelligent. She understands like how to work a room and the politics of it all. Oh my God. But I mean, I'll finish this up. Ooh, does she support the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Really? She really thinks that? I wonder if that's true. Maybe I need to look more into Justinia and understand what kind of leader she would have been. But then, had she lived, I mean, Justinia was alive when all the stuff went down at Kirkwall, and she didn't accomplish much there. But the Chantry opposes us.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
Okay. Yeah, 100%. Get in the Inquisition right now. Yes.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Yes, so
Great
happy.
Things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
I love this lady. Also, she brings such an interesting perspective to this. So she's a first enchanter of the circle here, then? In Orlais? Are we stuck again? Okay. It gets stuck, and it seems like if I just push a button on the keyboard, it stops, but I'm always afraid it's going to crash. Oh, we're right back. Oh, well, that's good, because I want to talk to my companions anyway. Where am I at? We'll start with Cassandra.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
What should I do? No, because if I'm role-playing, I think I don't know. Maybe you don't know?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you. But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
This is where it's going to get really hard to role-play things, because she's here as a spy. So would she be honest? I mean, they know she's Dalish. They know she's from the Lavellan clan. Make something up or tell her. Like, I want to tell her the truth because I really like her. But what would a spy from the Dalish clan do? Could you tell her like half-truths? What is this answer like?
My clan never stayed in one place for long.
There we go. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Eventually, home is wherever I am. I'd go now. I'd go now if I had a choice.
I'd go home right now if I could.
Yeah.
Then I hope you can. Once this business is done.
Oh, she disapproves of that? Oh. Why? Do you want me to stay? you like me? You like having me around? Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
I'd like us to be closer.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that
Oh,
right?
she disapproved of that. Oh.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentagast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are, That's all there is to know, my lady.
So I don't know how Nan and Cassandra are going to get along. It seems like not very well. She's... maybe I'll never flirt with her ever again. You're Navarran royalty?
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentaghasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentaghasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
Is that why you left Navarra?
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentaghasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft.
Oh.
Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, okay. So then tell me about Navarra.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
What about your parents?
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Oh. The company of his corpses to the living. Okay, mortalitasi? She has an interesting background. What do you mean? Like, she wasn't going to tell me all this stuff?
Your uncle was a mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead. They bury them in special crypts. The mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
You worked for the Divine. First of all, I mean, I can't believe she has such a fascinating background. You worked for the Divine?
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in
Oh my gosh, how old is she?
The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story?
No.
Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
What is a right hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You believed in her?
You thought she could really change things?
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began.
Yeah.
She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
Okay, that's all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
That is fascinating. She is so cool. What a background. What a story. Oh my goodness.
Did you need something?
Investigate? Tell me about yourself.
I should get to know you better. We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
All right. Where are you from?
Wait. Why did this suddenly pop up? What? How to act for Reldon? Why did this suddenly pop up?
I grew up in Ferelden, near Homley. I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Okay. You were away a long time.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
I was not sorry to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
Varric's from Kirkwall.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else.
Oh.
We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's insistence. Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
Tell me about Kirkwall.
What was Kirkwall
What is he gonna say?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. The Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between mages and Templars fell apart. An apostate blew up the Chantry, and the Knight Commander went mad. Other
Okay.
than that, it was fine.
Oh. Tell me about the rebellion.
What happened between Kirkwall's mages and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
There was tension between mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
Okay, well, how did it end?
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored order, but Red Lyrium had driven Knight Commander Meredith mad. She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion, turned on her own men. I'm not sure how far she would have gone. Too far.
So you opposed her?
I stood with the champion against her, in the end.
Yes, you should
Seen
have.
through Meredith sooner.
Definitely should have seen through Meredith sooner. Part of me is like, oh, it's good that he can admit that. And then the other part is like, oh, is that him admitting it to save face? Because he knows he was on like the wrong side of history there. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. Tell me about the Blight.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight. Did you fight Darkspawn?
No. I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle Tower. The Circle had troubles of its own. I remained there during the Blight.
The Circle.
What happened at the Circle Tower?
Few who survived the Blight have fond memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak of it.
Okay. That's all for now.
I'll let you return to your work.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait. Everyone else, I think, is up here, right? Varric's this way, I think? No. Maybe he's up top? Yes, okay. What does he have to say?
Need something?
I have questions about Hawk.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to Anders?
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
I wonder if that's true. Where are Hawk's friends?
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting.
Aww.
She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly.
It might be.
Sebastian went back to Starkhaven.
Oh.
I'm sure he's boring all sorts
Yeah.
of people there.
Raising an army,
Hawk's
I'm
little
sure.
sister is in the Free Marches, helping some of the other survivors from the Kirkwall Circle. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job. Need something?
I have questions about Hawk. I
I
wanted
read
to like
your
exhaust
Tale of
this.
the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Orsino's fate made no sense.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
You made up the Arishok fight? Is that what people think? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arishok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arishok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Wow.
Carry on.
So he was acting separately. Wow. Okay. So that's why there isn't like a bigger problem with the Qun at large, I guess. Huh. Oh, let's talk to Solus.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any
Same.
artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You think it survived?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
I agree.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
I don't know. I respect you.
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Ooh. Do you work with anyone?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen.
Oh.
Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Wisdom and purpose? This is... Oh, wait. Hang on. Wisdom and purpose?
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Oh, and those are demon names.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
No.
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Can they be your friends?
You trust these spirits not to possess you the first time you accidentally make a wish.
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah, of course.
You know what I mean.
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood?
Ooh,
Is
that's
Cassandra
interesting.
defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I do enjoy getting to know him. He has... Again, this is another fascinating perspective. Vivienne had was so incredible. Like, oh my gosh. I felt like the Dragon Age 2 companions were written so well. But I already feel like this is like a level up. And maybe I'm not going to feel that way throughout the rest. Like maybe it's just like early on. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like hyped up because it's a new game or whatever. But I feel like so many of our companions are just so incredibly interesting. And they bring these new perspectives and topics and things that I haven't seen in this game before. Like, I love this conversation. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric, his chest hair, not his wit. I do enjoy this. This is awesome.
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
Does.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be, well...
That isn't quite an answer either.
Oh my god. Okay. Why study the Fade?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake out of the Fade became troublesome.
It sounds dangerous. It does sound dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Clearly you woke up.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it.
Oh my god.
Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Okay, so do you guys also feel this way? I think one of the most fun things that you can do with another person. So I'm like, okay, like, I think this is like a little bit like Scorpio of me. I love really deep conversations. Like I love small talk, whatever, like I can do it, but I want to hear about what people, like what makes people tick and what their passions are. So I find conversations like this, it's such a vibe. It's such a vibe. It's such a vibe. I love this so much. When people talk about their passions or things they are incredibly interested in, their hobbies, their, you know, whether it's like maybe like their main focus of the month, whatever, I think it is. I love it so much when people do this. I feel like this character was written for me. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. I love that he is dropping all of this nerdy information on us. I just love it. This is wonderful. Is that why you're here?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I hope that works.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
You like my side benefits?
Indomitable focus?
Presumably. I have yet to see it dominated. I imagine that the sight would be fascinating.
Stop! Stop right now. Oh my god. Okay, well, where have you studied?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Which battlefield?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt Dostigar, I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
Tell me what happened. Oh, yes, please, please, please.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade.
Yeah.
They are all real.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, there's your story, their story, and the truth is somewhere in between. I love that.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Oh my god, I loved that so much. I think that that is actually a really...
I knew them and crossed my heart.
Okay. Crossed my heart with shame. Okay. I think that this is a good place to stop. Like, we'll leave this episode on a high. So, the Hinterlands, kind of a lot. Kind of, not boring necessarily, but it seems like a big, just like, quest hub. A lot of fetch quests, things like that. And I'm guessing they did it to kind of ramp up a lot of power in the beginning to do a lot of things on the map and progress the story forward. But I can definitely see why people said that I would maybe get overwhelmed in that area. And I feel like if I hadn't kind of been guided on the things to kind of focus on there, I would have easily gotten overwhelmed. But then we got to go to Orlais, and that was so neat. That area is gorgeous. I hope we get to explore it a little bit more. We have a new recruit, Vivienne. Oh, I guess next episode we'll find where she's at. I'm sure she's here somewhere. Or does she stay in Orlais? How does that work? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe she's still in Orlais, like she doesn't come to Haven? I don't know, but she was so cool. What an add to this little group, these companions, to the Inquisition. I loved her viewpoints. I loved that she brings a lot of different perspective that I'd never really explored or thought about. I think she's going to be so cool. I like that we were able to talk to Cassandra a little while longer. Her backstory, I didn't realize it was going to be so complex. And I mean, she has a lot of tragedies and she is really interesting. I don't know if her and Nan are going to get along though. I don't know. It doesn't seem like I'm saying the right things just yet. And it's still early on, of course, but we'll have to see how that goes. I love her personally already. I don't know how Nan's going to feel about her. Solus, oh my God, I feel like he was written for me. I just love that he's like super nerdy and he tells us about all of his like fascinations and, you know, the Fade, and it's so neat. I'm already having a really good time. I have no idea what we're going to do next. I guess next time we'll come back and we'll look at her journal. We'll try and find Vivienne. Well, we still definitely have a couple companions I think I need to talk to. I probably need to stop by and maybe find Liliana. Do we talk to advisors every time? Maybe Josephine? Maybe even Mother Giselle? She's another one that I just absolutely love. I think that I wish there were 10 more of her throughout all of Thedas, and then I think this would be a much easier place to live. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching. I would love for you to like and subscribe if you want to follow along on this journey. And until next time.